Welcome back everybody to another video, and in today's video I'm getting the platinum trophy on MADiSON. If you've been watching the channel lately, you'll know that a little bit ago I played MADiSON for the very first time and I thought why not try and get the platinum trophy on it. I haven't done a platinum trophy video in a while and I really wanted to do one, so MADiSON is a very good game and I enjoyed it a lot the first time that I played it. It's a great game, so I really wanted to get the platinum trophy on it and I hope you guys do enjoy the video. If you do, be sure to leave a like and also consider subscribing because your support means the absolute world to me. My Instagram and my Twitter will be down in the description below if you want to check those out. I post teasers for my next videos on both of those if you guys want to get a little teaser before the videos come out. But yeah, without further ado, sit back, relax, grab your snacks, and enjoy the video. Now, the first time that I played MADiSON, I obviously got some trophies along with it, so I already had some trophies ready to go before I started this challenge. Also, the day before I started this recording, I also did a speedrun of MADiSON to get a couple of simple trophies that I wanted to get, so I'll put all the trophies that I got in that speedrun right now. Now all that was left to do now was start up a couple new games and get the rest of the trophies that I had left to do. Alright, so what I'm just going to do is, I'm sure you guys have already seen little clips of my last run. That was my first time speedrunning this game, and I did pretty good. I got the trophy for completing the game in under 2.5 hours, and what else did I get? I also got the trophy for not dying in the Blue Knees part, not dying in the Cathedral part by Hans, and I also got a couple others, but you guys will know what I got because I would have showed it on screen. But the ones that we have for this run is I'll just say the trophies that I have left. I've got find every red collectible, find every blue collectible, find every collectible in the game, take 500 photos, complete the game taking 40 or fewer pictures, and complete the game in hard mode or higher. Now what I want to do in the next run, you know what, actually for the next run I'm quickly gonna start a new game up. Put it on normal. This top one was my recording one that I did my series on, basically. Well, not a series, it wasn't a series, it was a one-part video, but that's when I played through the whole game for the first time, and then the second one was my speedrun from last night. So I'm gonna just go into a brand new save file, start the game. And honestly, what I'm just gonna do is, I want to get that 500 photos down, so I'm just gonna go into a corner and just snap a bunch of photos and then restart the run, basically.
Oh my god.
I don't have to speedrun, technically, because I've already done that, finished the game in under 2 hours, but what's the fun in that, honestly, because I wanna get these trophies done as quick as what I possibly can, so might as well get it done as quick as I possibly can, you know? Yeah, I'm hoping that it's like 500 photos throughout all your playthroughs, because I know that that's how the Blue Knees one counted as, like, capture Blue Knees 5 times. That counted throughout all my playthroughs, not just the one that I was on, because I got that in the last playthrough as well. So I'm hoping that this counts for that too, because I took a lot of photos in my original playthrough when I played the game for the first time, and I took less than 75 pictures in my speedrun that I did last night, which took me about an hour, I think. Okay, so I just got the take 500 pictures trophy, and now I'm gonna get, I think I'm gonna do the collectible ones last, because that's gonna take me the longest, basically. I'm pretty sure you can only find the blue collectibles when you're in the Blue Knees section. And then the red collectibles are just everywhere else, basically. So I can't do any skips for that one, I just have to get all the collectibles. So I will save that for last, that's the most time consuming one. So as of the moment, I'm gonna go with complete the game in hard mode or higher, and complete the game taking 40 or fewer pictures. I don't know if I'll be able to complete the game taking 40 or fewer pictures in hard mode, but we'll see. I love how they say hard mode or higher and there's nothing above hard mode. At least not on console anyway. So like I just said in the recording, for this run I was going to go for the trophies to complete the game in hard mode and also complete the game taking 40 or fewer pictures. So I started up a new game and got to speedrunning. I wanted to get through the game as quickly as I possibly could so that I could take as little photos as I could. And along the way, I was enjoying the game, honestly. I was enjoying playing the game again and trophy hunting again. I found a couple skips through some YouTube videos that I found while I was looking around at other people playing MADiSON, so I used the skips that I found in those videos to make the gameplay go by a little bit quicker to help me with these trophies. I also just want to quickly mention that any videos that I found to help me out with my playthroughs, I will link down in the description below if you guys want to check them out yourselves. This is the part where I took way too many pictures than what I was meant to last time. Yeah, I don't know if you can like hear her or like, is there a way to tell where she is? I've already wasted 5 photos. Okay, 6. Finally the bitch shows up. Like, I don't know how to tell where she is at this part, so I'm wasting photos. Yeah, unfortunately at this point in time, I didn't quite know how to tell where MADiSON was at this part in the game, so every time that I would get to this part, I would just kind of snap photos wherever, because I didn't know how to tell where she was. But eventually I did figure it out, don't worry, we'll get to that later. Now, I can show you guys the skip. We're just gonna skip past this section completely. 87. 1.
Hans.
There we go. And we just skipped that part completely, which is really fucking awesome, honestly, because that was the part that I hated the most when I did my first playthrough. I did not enjoy having to deal with Hans.
This is impossible. This place didn't look like this a second ago. MADiSON Hale? Is this her coffin? The eye is missing. MADiSON Hale. 1944, 1987.
There we go. Then you just skip the whole cathedral part.
Is this
That's the skip right there.
her skull?
There's another skip that we can do very soon as well.
John? John? This is the 4th time I've tried to call you. Priest Thomas speaking.
We go around here to this window right here. There we go. I wait for that little loading icon to finish spinning around, basically. There we go. And quickly load back in. In the floating box. Alright, awesome. And that's another skip. And we can go over here and get this two now as well, which this one's a bit tricky. I had a little bit of a... I had to fiddle around a bit with this one the first time. There we go.
God. My eyes. My eyes burn. God. I need to get out of this fucking house.
Alright, then we go back here. Put all the stuff on the things.
Where did these come from?
Use that. Put that.
I think I should open it first.
That there. Grab this key. Grab the other one, which I forgot to grab. Fuck. The other one's over here. Grab it. Fuck. Alright, there we go.
There must be something useful.
Now all of this is working because we glitched the game out basically, and we can do that. And we've got that. Put Madison's box up there. Now after doing those skips, I only had a small part of the game left to go before I would hopefully have the trophies that I was aiming for in this playthrough. You guys done yet? I can make that noise too. Fuck you. I gotta start the whole thing all over again. Damn it. So I hobbled my way over to the end of the game and to get the trophies that I had spent roughly 50 minutes trying to get. But unfortunately, the first thing that I have to tell you is that when I'm already recording, MADiSON doesn't show the trophies that I get. I have my PlayStation setting so that when I get a trophy, it clips a 15-minute video, as you guys have seen, obviously. But for some reason, with MADiSON, if I am already recording at the time and I get a trophy, it does not take that 15-minute clip, and I'm not really too sure why. But yeah. So I was already recording at the time when I finished the game, which means that I don't have the 15-second clip to show the trophy. But the second thing is that I did not take 40 or fewer pictures in this playthrough, so the only trophy that I got was complete the game in hard mode. At this point I had already done a speedrun of the game the night before that I started this recording, and also once the day that I started this recording. So I wanted to give a little bit of a break from speedrunning the game, so I decided that because I failed in getting the take 40 or fewer pictures trophy, I decided that I was going to get all the collectibles in the game and just play at a slower pace for a little bit. So now I'm going to put up some clips of me gathering all of the collectibles for that trophy. I'm guessing I didn't get the 40 photos, alas. That one's hard, like how? You literally only have to take the photo, like, you can only take the photos that you absolutely have to take, you know? You can't, there's no room for error. And I think I glitched the game out too much when I did the skip because I found this floating tape just floating in midair, so yeah, that happened. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I've done this correctly, this should be my last red collectible, and then I just have to do all the blue collectibles, which, like I said before, I'm pretty sure all the blue collectibles are for the blue knees section. I also have been thinking of ways to get down the amount of pictures
This
that I
used to be
take,
Dad's room.
which will be in the next playthrough for that other
What
trophy.
happened in here?
Can we... Can I get that photo, please? There we go. 20 of 20, red. Find every red collectible. Nice. Now I just need to get through the blue knees section, or get to the blue knees section and get all the blue collectibles. I've already got 1 of 5, so I just need 4 left, basically, which is pretty good.
Maze. I'm sure this is what Grandma was referring to in her diary.
Alright, this should be my last blue collectible. That's where I found my second blue collectible in my playthrough that I did in the video, and I thought that that was my first, but apparently I actually had 2. So I only had to get a couple from here, and apparently it's up here. There we go. There we go, professional photographer. And blue. Nice. Now I can just go through, get the eyes, and complete the game. Now that I had gotten every single collectible in the game, all I had left to do was complete the game with 40 or fewer pictures, and that is exactly what I did in my next playthrough. Starting up a new game on normal mode, I was determined to get my last trophy so that I could get this platinum. I started the run as normal, just going through the first parts, getting the camera, you know the drill by now, and as I said in my last couple of clips, I was thinking about ways to get through the game with the least amount of pictures taken as I possibly could while I was collecting all the collectibles. I was thinking about it, you know, because I was struggling. But the first thing that I figured out was if I actually listened closely with my headset fully on while you're at that part in the well, the radio actually gets louder or softer depending on how close you are to MADiSON. So that is your way to tell whether MADiSON is close or not, and where you need to take the picture in the well. So that was the first thing that I figured out. I told you guys I would figure it out eventually. Realistically, I should have figured that out a lot sooner, but the first time that I played the game, I was just snapping pictures like crazy because this part is quite scary when you first play it. But the second thing that I did to take less pictures was at the part in the attic when you have to use your brain and actually, you know, do math. You have to take pictures of the wall to see the numbers that go along with the pictures. And usually you take pictures of all 4 shapes on the wall, but in this playthrough I only took a photo of 2 and then just guessed the other 2. So I did math for 2 of them and then I just guessed the other 2. So yeah, that was the second thing that I did. Also, I kind of want to give an explanation to that part. I'm not too good at explaining things and I'm not good at math in general, but I know how difficult this part was for me when I very first played the game. It took me forever to figure out what I had to do, because I suck at math. I know that I'm not the only one that gets confused on this part when you first play it. A lot of people have looked it up, a lot of people have done tutorials on it, and even with a tutorial it's confusing because what a lot of people don't realize is that every single puzzle in this game is different each time you play it. It will never be the same 2 times in a row. If you see a tutorial on these puzzles, their screen is probably going to be different to what you see because it's different each time you play it. So I just wanted to explain that a little bit for anybody out there that hasn't played the game or that might want to play the game but might get a bit confused on this part. But basically, you see this number inside the wall and it says 43. That number doesn't change, it always says 43. And then you have to go around the house and you'll find these pictures. Now the age on these pictures don't change either. There's a 5-year-old, a 53-year-old, a 33-year-old, and I believe a 66-year-old. I could be wrong, I'm gonna have to look back at my footage. But basically all you have to do is take a picture of the wall of the shapes and it will show you a number. Now one of the numbers is 38, so the 5-year-old. So if you think about it, 38 plus 5, that's 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. And then that adds up to that number in the wall. So basically you just add or subtract the ages to the numbers on the walls to add up to 43. And then you know where to put them. So the 5-year-old would go wherever your 38 is. The 33-year-old would go wherever the 10 is on the wall in your game. So yeah, I'm not good at explaining things, so I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to talk about. I know that a lot of people get confused with that puzzle, and I know how irritating it was for me when I very first played it. I had no clue what I was doing, and I looked up a tutorial and it was completely different to my screen, and it was just frustrating. So I thought I'd try and explain it for the people out there that are also struggling with that puzzle. This isn't a tutorial on how to do the puzzles, but I just thought I'd explain that one because why not? That one frustrated me when I first played it, so I thought I'd try to explain it. Now the third thing that I did to take less pictures was I used the skips, which was pretty obvious that I would do that because, yeah. Now the last thing that I did to ensure that I took 40 or less pictures was that during the Blue Knees part, if Blue Knees ever showed up, I wasn't going to take a picture of him to scare him off, basically. I just had to let him kill me. So yeah, that was the last thing that I did to try and take as little pictures as possible. Is well I died a bunch of times, so yeah. Okay, I really think that I took less than 40 pictures this time. I did the skips to help save some time so that I took less pictures. Plus I also did a couple other things throughout the game to ensure that I took less pictures as well, so I'm really hoping that I get the trophy when the game ends. Otherwise I don't really know what else I can do. There was only like 2 or 3 pictures that I took that weren't really necessary. But actually they were necessary, you know? So I don't know how else I would do it, to be honest. There was only like 1 or 2 that I took by accident. I took one in the like morgue area with all of MADiSON's victims. I took one by accident there. And there might have been 1 or 2 with that one as well, but like I didn't take many. Like most of the photos that I took were ones that I needed to take to progress through the game. So if I don't get the trophy, I'm gonna be confused, because I used the skips too. I'm gonna assume that when they made that trophy, they weren't thinking about people using skips. They were thinking about people playing through the whole game normally. So if I didn't get this trophy actually trying while using skips, then I suck at video games. I'm gonna be sad. 7520. Even my character sounds a bit like demonic at the end there when he's talking like the hanged son. Yes, trophy earned, out of film. Fuck yeah. Platinum. MADiSON. Let's fucking go. Gosh, I was so worried that I didn't do that right. Like, because if I didn't get that trophy just then, I wouldn't even know how to get it. Like, I tried my hardest not to take any photos besides the ones that I needed to in that run. I would have been so sad if I didn't get that trophy just then. Yes, platinum. Let's go. Gosh, I love this game. I'm glad I got the platinum of that. That's fucking awesome. It's cool. Hey MADiSON, it's probably the last time I'm gonna see you, honestly. I don't have any other reason to play this game again after this. Unless I just feel like it, because I love the game, but like, I think I've done everything that I possibly can in this game, you know? Played it for the first time, I've speedrun it, I've got the platinum trophy on it. I don't think there's much more that I can do in this game. Well, yeah. It's been fun, MADiSON. You ugly bitch. Well, there you have it, everybody. I did get that platinum trophy in the end, and I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and also consider subscribing because your support means the absolute world to me. If you guys have any game suggestions or games that you would like me to platinum, leave your suggestions down in the comment section below, and I will see them. My Instagram and my Twitter will be down in the description below, where I post teasers to my next video, so that you can have a teaser to my videos before I post them. But with all that being said, I hope you're all having a wonderfully blessed day, night, morning, or arvo wherever you are. Hope you're having a good one. And I will see you all in my next video. See ya!